As this spectacular day at Maple Grove Raceway nears conclusion, the funny cars are getting into place for their championship battle. And meanwhile, here at the top end, Greg Anderson, you didn't win the Wally today, but you have the championship points lead. How big a swing, how important and significant is that with 2 races to go?
Well, it's definitely huge, and I can't thank my team enough, Gary, for what they've done these last 3 weeks, the job they've done on this race car. I came from nowhere, basically. You know, I was out of it. They were throwing dirt on top of me, and now I've got a car to it. I mean, you just can't ask for any more than that. I'm a lucky man. I thank him so much right now. I'm sorry. I don't know if I blew that race or what happened, but it was close apparently. And that cat's no slouch right there. Everybody remembers David from all the races we had a couple of years ago, and I'm proud of him. That's good to see him back, and we just got to dig a little bit deeper next time. You know, if we can keep making finals, though, I think we'll be okay. So still a great day, and I'd like to thank everybody, especially my crew and Summit, obviously, and General Motors, and Wilson Manifold, and Redline Oil, and Goodyear Tire, all the people that helped me. I am a lucky man, Gary.
1,000th of a second. That's how close it was.
First.
Well, the funny cars have burned out. The floppers are now ready. Matt Hagan, Cruz Pedregon. Hagan is qualified #1. Set a national record. Now looking to win the race. In his way is Cruz Pedregon, who is not in the countdown, but has been in everybody's way. Cruz is on his own plan, and it involves the word winning.
Well, I think you're right by the fact that, I mean, you're obviously right that Cruz is in the countdown, but I think you have the best 2 cars here on the line in the final round since the countdown began. Cruz Pedregon, he won the race in Charlotte. He's been going rounds, but boy, he's got a tough task to beat here with Matt Hagan.
Well, look at this. If you qualify #1 and then go on to win, it's been done, what, 5 times? Matt Hagan's qualified #1. You're talking all the way back to 85, though, aren't you?
Yeah, but when we always talk about in Top Fuel and Funny Car, #1 doesn't usually guarantee you that you have the best car on race day, because you make so much horsepower that you have to be able to adjust it. And that man right there has done a masterful job all weekend long and pretty much all year at being able to adjust to different changing conditions. This car, as I said in the previous round, went down the track every single run anytime he hit the throttle. Cruz Pedregon, no, but he's also no slouch.
Tommy DeLago just quietly going about his work, but boy, he's been good. Equal in the lanes, 7 and 7.
Oh, Hagan had to pedal it.
Hagan, you saw him get back out of it, and Cruz Pedregon takes the win. And so for everybody in Funny Car, that can be damaging if you're up at the top. Matt Hagan had a chance to pick up some more points. He didn't do it because Cruz Pedregon got in the way.
Well, you don't hear this very often, but Cruz Pedregon is John Force's best friend. Be able to take out Matt Hagan right there, because that helped him out in the point standing, because otherwise Matt Hagan was going to run away with this thing.
Dave Reef, what are they thinking on the line?
Well, let's talk to Danny DeGennaro and find out what he thinks. You told me you were a little bit over center. That on Friday, how much of a blessing in disguise was that in finding the baseline?
Well, we've had the baseline for a few races. We were just trying something, really, actually trying to run with Hagan. But things fell back into normal range for us, and the car runs like normal.
And you hear the cackle of the Top Fuel dragsters start up at the line. As a little over half a mile away, Cruz Pedregon gets out to savor victory. Here are the Funny Car points right now. Hagan, Force, and Beckman.
Move her up one more.
Wow.
We've only got 2 races, 8 rounds of racing. Beckman can get back in it next race, but got to do something.
To the top end, and Gary Gerald with Cruz Pedregon.
Cruz just climbed out. He looked at me and he said,
I can't believe it. It's kind of surreal. It's so exciting to win these races. I'll tell you what, you know, Friday we just were a mess Friday, and we got things together Saturday. And tell you what, that Hagan car, we were getting after it. Didn't run quite as good as I thought it would, but yeah, I got to hand it to Hagan. I'll tell you what, he's a really class guy, and he's probably going to be champion this year. But I just want to thank all the Snap-on people, Toyota, all the people. Hey, good racing you, man. You class act. Just Komatsu, everybody's coming on board. Sioux City, you know, we're not in the championship, but I tell you what, it feels awful good to win these championships, or to win races. And I was thinking going up there, Hagan's racing for 500,000, we're racing for 50. But for full throttle and everybody that supported us, thank you guys so much.